Тайна исчезнувшего поезда. Новое дело. Тайна исчезнувшего поезда. Ну, посмотрим, что оно нам принесет. Насколько оно интересное будет. И самое главное, насколько долгое. Так, ну чё.
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is. The one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson.
Это
We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago.
брат его,
I documented
Шерлока.
our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We are about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people.
Какие-то проблемы у него.
Similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
А с каких пор я им должен помогать?
Politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours.
Вот именно, с чего этот детектив должен искать каких-то там людей, которые угрожают государству.
That's the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men. A band of idealistic terrorists.
Кого он нас просит найти? Они ограбили Пороховый. Что-то они ограбили, короче.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
Ух ты ж. Прицепился как заноза, да? Так, сувениры. Гарпун, которым убили Питера Керри. И здесь моя хроника. Так. Диалоги тоже вот такие вот обычные записываются, почти ненужные.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We shall be late for the train.
Мы опоздаем на поезд. Ерунда.
Look after Mrs. Hudson for us, Toby.
Ух ты, ё-моё! Ты чё? Серьезно, что ли? Действительно, лучше сразу покинуть это место. Взять. Чудовищное убийство бывшего капитана Питера Керри, также известного как Черный Питер, раскрыто. Сведения, полученные Скотланд-Ярдом из надежного источника, недвусмысленно указали на то, что убийцей Питера Керри был Патрик Кернс, один из его подчиненных гарпунщиков. Этот опасный преступник был собственноручно пойман бравым инспектором Лестрейдом, одержавшим верх в рукопашной схватке. Патрик Кернс уже приговорен к смертной казни. Ну да, Шерлок так ему дал, типа, чё, мол, ну, мол, все, его вырубили, он опозорится еще среди своих друганов, поэтому, да, все честно.
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
Неделю спустя. Нифига себе неделю. Мы типа там уже просидели какое-то время, получается. Не неделю же мы ехали. Или это так далеко? Так, продолжаем.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase.
Я и архив он взял с собой.
Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
Хорошо. Следующим утром, очень рано. Прям очень рано. Зачем мы вышли туда очень рано? Ну, знаете, наверное, это так компенсируется. Вот эти все слова очень рано утром, чтобы... Тупо ведь как игрок будет долго искать, а время суток тут не меняется. Поэтому, наверное, пишут так. Специально так делают, чтобы игрок не чувствовал разницу во времени. Ясно. Так. Ившем. Окей, пошли посмотрим. Так, ну я тут спущусь, ты там сможешь? Что-то больно тихо мы двигаемся. Талант воображения позволяет представить себе предметы и события, но только в ограниченных ситуациях.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Railway sleepers, nothing unusual. A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
Ну и чё?
There are no tracks or footprints on the ground. The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
Чё, поезда и не было, хочешь сказать?
There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising.
Довольно-таки.
This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
Пошли попросим карту у начальника местной станции. Так, что ты там? Ватсон немного не в форме, чтобы так бегать. Ну ладно, ничего, догонит. Тикет офис. Это называется рано утром. Очень рано. Подожди, тут какое, как по времени-то? Ну, да. Все тут правильно. Не очень-то рано, это уже день. Либо тут часы не идут. Не отрицаю такой теории.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Точно. Ты прав. Седые волосы. Значок смотрителя. Пятна грязи. Женат, полагаю. Да, женат.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
See you later, my good man.
Так, и чё о нем? Ему лет 60, долгое время был женат. Свежая грязь на рукавах указывает на частую работу в саду. Его почетный значок начальника станции свидетельствует о долгой службе. Выражает всем своим видом желание тихой, стабильной жизни. Так, соберите больше информации о исчезнувшем поезде. Найдите карту окрестности. Сначала соберу информацию о поезде. Сюда, да?
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this, Mr. Robinson.
Так, мистер Робинсон. Сообщение всем станциям. Мистер Робинсон находится на станции Бридлингтон.
Here is the train set.
Маршрут Ноттингем-Лондон. Тип ЛСВЖД номер 324. Так, состав. Локомотив, вагон для перевозки угля, вагон первого класса, почтовый. Специальный, заказан мистером Робинсоном. Вагон второго класса. Ясно. Спросим.
Телеграф.
Телеграф. Многообещающее дело.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Ясно.
See you later, my good man.
Узнать, что было в вагоне. Waiting hall. Ну, я уже вижу карту через окна. Прикольная атмосфера в игре такая, знаете, расследуешь. Оставим голую рамку. Так, Ившем. Хорошо. Так, ну мы подожди, мы сейчас здесь. На станции Ившем. Так, и что это?
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Ну, ты меня спрашиваешь. Так. Отметьте мне на карте тут ближайшую станцию.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting. You mentioned a problem at Bridlington station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
Так, ясно. Начальник станции Ившем получил телеграмму о том, что поезд задерживается из-за проблем с пассажирами на станции Бридлингтон. Так, соберите информацию о пассажирах, ехавших ночным поездом. Нифига себе, он далеко. Ладно, больше ничего нового не найдется пока что. Бридлингтон. Ну неплохо. Здорово. Богач и работяга, я так понимаю.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Чё тебе не это? Не угодили? Рабочая одежда. Дешевый билет, но он сразу в глаза бросается. Женат. Грубая кожа.
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared, but I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Ну, опиши.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
Судя по рукам и одежде, он является специалистом рабочим. Нет багажа, едет один. Не путешествует, не в отпуске с женой. Ездит этим поездом каждый день на работу и обратно. Он привык к железной дороге и должен знать станции и постоянных пассажиров. Так, стоп. Ясно. Все. Ну а ты? А это мистер Робинсон, мы его искали. Как раз.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Ты чё, дурак, что ли? Шерлок Фломс, блин. Шермак Фломс, я тебе... Ща... двину дедукцией своей. Чё такое? Дорогие туфли кожи крокодила. Эй, крокодил.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes.
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity.
Вырабатывать электричество.
I'm a businessman and an engineer.
Он что, создал электрогенератор?
Several potential customers for my invention. But I was very optimistic about the directors board who were travelling on the train last night.
You mentioned a directors board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes company.
Barcazes.
I made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
Nah.
What do you know about the Barcazes company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
Ну и почем он то и стоит, прототип-то этот?
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this.
Я вижу, блин, по какой-то там
доброте
душевной продавал. Твой вид все говорит за тебя.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
Значит, прототип уехал без хозяина.
All the passengers from the train, except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean company.
Это улика. Точно. Чилийцы остались в поезде. Поезд исчез вместе с людьми. Это диверсия чилийская. Чилийцы случайно остались в поезде. Билетный контролер их не заметил. Вряд ли. Чилийцы исчезли. Директоров чилийской компании Барказа специально оставили в поезде. Контролер высадил всех пассажиров из поезда, кроме чилийцев. Допустим, это так. Так, ну это не то. Не сойдется. Окей.